So I'm trying it. It has been a long time since I've just made a video to upload, and I'm giving it a shot. So I'm pulled out some old things, giving it a shot. So one of the things I've been working on has been canning. I want to show you what I've canned. Ooh, maybe. So my tomatoes I did not that long ago. My tomatoes, my green beans, my black-eyed peas, another round of black-eyed peas, and my corn. So those are all pints. Quarts. So I've been canning, and then I've been teaching how to can, and I kind of reminded myself. So I hate to even say it, I have like canned food I'm probably got to throw out. Not this, but it's like 5, 6, 7 years old. I'm going to go jar by jar and inspect it, but I think it was like time to use it. And then when the house flooded and then all the moving and then being across the street, I didn't go grocery shopping out of my jars over those 3 years. I lived in the moment of trying to survive, and from doing that, I have jars of food that aren't making it. So last week, I'm working with a friend, teaching her how to pressure can, and we went picking, and we picked a huge amount of purple hulls, which is a southern pea, and then we had green beans, we got some tomatoes, we did some corn, and we got squash. So what I really realized and remembered was how convenient it is to have canned food. It is so easy. You just pop them out, dump them, and you got an instant healthy side. So I've been working on that. That's been like my newest motivation, even especially with my daughter who has a lot of issues with the food she eats, is getting her to recognize that if she cans it in a jar, it's quick and easy and it's food prep that she doesn't have to think too hard about. The other thing I have going was we have 2 hogs we just took to the butcher, and they'll be coming back next week, and I have to empty my freezer. So I am working on clearing out my frozen vegetables. So these are field peas with snaps, which I think they're equivalent to just their black-eyed peas. I think they're black-eyed peas. So I am cooking these down, or not really cooking them. They probably have already been blanched, but I'm just bringing them to room temperature, and I am going to can these peas for 2 reasons. One, it gets them out of my freezer, but number 2, it actually then is food that is ready to eat. So my husband's over there getting me all my old jars. I've have jars from forever, so he's finding all my old jars and he's bringing them over, and I'm sanitizing, washing them, and getting them ready to go back in service. So my goal is to have quick and easy food ready to go. Tomorrow I will be canning yellow squash. And when talking to my friend and people she spoke to, they talk about cooking the squash to the point of eating it. I'm afraid it's going to make it mush. I really am afraid it's going to make it mush. So I have some leftover squash that I cooked, and I'm going to do a test run canning when I do these. So the nice part is squash canned is 40 minutes, and so are the peas. So I should be able to run them at the same time. One of the really cool things I've done, and I can do a video on these, is bacon. So I didn't really pack them in as much. So this is a bulk bacon trims that I think I spent, I don't know how much I spent for it, 2 pounds. I'll have to go back and look. And what I did was I canned it. So this works out really good. So this is just canned bacon. Probably will have this on Instagram by the time the video is live. And you pack it in raw and you pressure cook it. It cooks the bacon. It liquefies the fat. The fat sits up there really nice. So this is really good for if you want to do like okra and tomatoes and you want that bacon fat base. It's already cooked, ready to go. You just heat it up, and then you can cook your okra in it, tomato gravy, those kind of things. It works really good. Or if you want to season something with like bacon. So it works good like that. So I'm going to heat this stuff up. I've had like a crazy week. My kitchen's completely a mess. And I'm trying to do it exhausted. And so I figured, why not make a video? So here we go. So, as I'm cleaning the kitchen, I wanted to ask y'all. So it seems like canning is making a huge comeback. And I say that because buying canning supplies is really hard right now. It seems as though there is a lot of interest in it. And it just seems like things are going really quickly. And I'm curious are you taking up canning for the first time? Or are you getting back into it? Have you considered it? I'm looking for blueberries. I don't want raspberries. I'm looking for blueberries. There they are. Are you considering it for the first time? Are you coming back? Where is your stance on it? Or is it something you would like to learn but seem completely terrified? That's what I'm interested in. So what I'm doing right now, this is my kombucha batch. See it? There's my kombucha. And I flavor mine with blueberries. And I know this one has kind of gone vinegar. So I am, I'm going to add some sugar water to it. And hopefully not explode it. Because that could happen. That could happen. But I needed to, this is kind of more of a, what is it called? A consistent one, something like that. I don't know. Come on, can you see? I got that many blueberries in there. And then this is just sugar water. I'm just going to add a little sugar water to that, only because I know this has gone vinegar, and that's my way of dealing with it. I just fill it up and keep going. So I do this because it's so much cheaper to make kombucha than it is to buy kombucha. But yeah, anything new you're doing, thanks to this new normal. You notice how they use those words a lot? Stay home, stay safe. The new normal. It feels a little bit like Newspeak. Newspeak, if you read 1984, George Orwell. Feels a little Newspeakish. But I don't know. I'm just trying to be prepared. I'm a little bit curious because I have heard that seeds are going to be hard to buy. And I don't know if it's because, like, why we would have a lack of seeds. I think it has more to do with the demand is so much greater right now that they're anticipating a huge demand come fall that they're not prepared for, and then like the following year they would be. I was talking to a rancher about that today, and he was discussing just how the need for local U-pigs is coming back, that it hasn't been in a long time. Like the need for local U-pigs are going to be big. I know around here we have several, and in our county we have a lot more than most anybody does. So a lot of the surrounding counties comes over to us to do the U-pick. So I don't know. Like we have farmers market, but we don't have a farmers market here really. We have a farm stand market that's ran by that's part of a Mennonite community that you can go to. That works out really good. So I'm curious how that's going to go. Oh, this is already bubbling up. Wow. All right. See? It's not ginger. It's just blueberry. It's just blueberry. But I try to keep my jars. And now I'll keep this on the counter for about a day or two. And then I'll stick it in the fridge. I'll be good to go. So here's my new batch of tea. I just pour it right in there. Can you see that? Doing a little 2-for-1. A little investment in my kitchen. Alright, it's so late. I just finished it. 11 o'clock on a Sunday night. Here they are. Let me turn this around. Alright, so they're starting to make the most beautiful sound. It's when they ping. Alright, so this was actually leftover squash. Did I tell you that those leftover squash that I'm testing out? But it seems to have held, ooh, there's another one. It seems to have held its shape really well. These are black-eyed peas, or field peas they call them, right from the freezer. All I did was heat them to normal room temperature and, well, a little hotter. Ooh, there's another one. There's another one. Alright, so yeah, we did 2 squash, 3 quarts of the black-eyed peas, and then these little ones. And this is such a nice jar. That one doesn't leave the house. But there you go. So I also went, so these are my jars I've gotten washed. And I want you to understand, I want to show you this because this is, so this is some of my ones from storage. They look, you know, a little scary. They look scary, but even though these are all rusted on. So they'll all clean up, and I just run them through the dishwasher. I'll put them on an extra scour, so tomorrow morning I'll actually end up washing those. So there's a little fun from my kitchen. I'm excited. So half of that corn will go to my girlfriend, because we share, splitting our stuff up, and then I'll be able to put those up and keep on going. I think we're doing squash tomorrow. Oh, look at that gray hair. Ha 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 ha. That's funny. Look at that gray hair. One long gray hair. Anyway, I've been to the beauty shop. It's getting kind of long. How's yours doing? I don't know. There's my big gray streak. I think I'm going to keep it. Anyhow, I'm going to go to bed. Finish this up. I will talk to you soon. It was good seeing you. Oh, look, you can see. Where's Katie? See her in the reflection. All right. Don't forget, if you haven't done so, hit the subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Talk to you later. Bye.